You need to lean forward because
half
your face is in shadow, and it's going to make it
That's
hard.
like an effect.
You can lean back.
But
No, we're all
I've
in
been
shadow.
leaning like this the whole time.
Right. What if I turn sideways and there's like a shadow, then there's like just half it? Tell me where the line is.
Oh
where
my
just
gosh.
half.
We are the three Abecedarians.
Not the
Two
There are more.
Abecedarians and one ambidextrian.
Yeah.
Can you actually write with both hands?
I can write with both
Then
hands.
Brian is the ambidextrian.
You can
I
write
mean,
with
not
both.
well, but
We're going to do a bonus video.
Kids not
And what
do.
we're going to do, we're going to cover, we're just very briefly going to talk about the stories that we've already addressed, A through F. And we're going to say, like, just our own personal wish fulfillment. How would we have liked these stories to have ended?
Kind of like that YouTube
Okay.
channel, how the movie should have ended.
Yeah, but like this is like
a different YouTube
maybe
channel.
some details that we would have liked to have seen, or questions we still have, things like
It's
that.
gonna be
Brian,
lightning fast.
see, that's the problem. I don't move fast.
Adam and Eve, how would you? What talk about that?
Obviously, you'd want it to end with them not doing what they weren't supposed to, right?
True.
I mean,
Yeah.
So
Obviously. See, it's so much
the-
more exciting this way, though.
Yeah,
It is. It is.
If you want them to survive in the garden,
I would like to survive.
I would have wished that they would have described it as a pomegranate, so that we can just end the debate once and for all.
Oh, you just want to know what the actual.
I want to
fruit-
know what the
fruit
I want
was.
God to say. And by the way,
I'll bet it was a durian.
and dirt.
Balaam. I would have liked, one thing I would have liked was I'd like the donkey to be a little sassier. Like, he just was like, why are you hitting me? Yes, I'm a magical talking donkey, but please stop hitting me. No, he would have like, hey, knock it off. I would have liked the donkey to be a little more confident in himself. You're a talking donkey, you can do things, man.
You know what's crazy about this story,
What's
though?
crazy about this
is
story?
as you, let's say the donkey doesn't talk at all.
All right.
We would then interpret this part of the video as saying, man, I really wish the donkey could fend for himself and speak up. Abel dies so easily in the
He's
Bible.
a chump.
It's so easily. I kind of wish that there was a small couple verses where Abel puts up a fight.
Yeah, like they're like in a Godzilla movie, like they're in mech suits and they're just
Exactly.
like, destroying the city as they fight.
It was his brother,
That's
so
his brother.
he probably trusted him. Not that everybody trusts their brother. I don't want to. We won't go down that road.
Okay.
But I'm just thinking. So your brother's like, "Hey, let's go take a walk," and so you're taking a walk. He's like, "Hey, look at that thing down there." You're like, "Oh, wow, that's interesting. What
Hey,
is that?"
tell me,
And then
Does this
on the back
rock?
of the head,
Does this
right?
rock feel hard to you?
True.
So I don't think he may have never had a chance to put up
That's
a fight
fair.
because
That's
he
fair.
trusted his own brother.
That's fair.
But if he
That's
had a
the-
mech suit, he would have had like some kind of proximity alarm going off.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Dirty
money.
money.
I-
When we're talking
you know,
about the women,
I don't know if there's a better way.
I think that one ended fine.
I would have loved
Like Ocean's 8.
Two things.
Okay.
One, I would have loved for there to be a part in the story where Herod finds out about the money that is being used to fund Jesus' ministry. Okay. And second, and we can cut this part out, but we kind of have to keep it.
Does it involve a sexy calendar?
No.
Are we gonna do one?
Man, if you can end the story of Ehud and Eglon better than an escape through a latrine, better than him Shawshanking his way out
Which
of the
is
country,
only confirmed by Wikipedia.
Right.
Hey, you know what? It hasn't steered me wrong
You
yet.
may have already made up your the way you wanted that story.
True. Egon, so he's so fat. I would have loved for him to have one final sentence he says as he gets stabbed.
But wait a minute, what's the message from God?
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Some final words.
Because like he's still waiting for that. Hold on, you said God had a message for me. Like
Yeah,
what
that's a
is?
good point.
I know I'm dying, but what was the message?
Just something to put a little nail in the coffin where you're like, ha. Just a little, because
Yeah.
you're like, I know you're fat and I know you're dead, but can you be dumb too?
The only thing, and this is again just spoiler alert for the story, is they end up losing their child as a consequence. David and Bathsheba, as a consequence for David's actions. Bathsheba really just continues to get the short end of the stick.
She really does.
She's oppressed by David in the first place. Then she loses her husband, again oppressed by David.
Yeah.
Then she loses her child because of, spoiler alert, David's actions. I would have loved for Bathsheba then, as we see in the story of Job, his blessings are then made so much more from his suffering. I would have loved for us to have some more details about Bathsheba then,
But-
God taking care of her.
Yeah.
Isn't Solomon Bathsheba's son?
Spoiler alert.
Well, yes. But
So I mean, she did get that.
What I would have loved for the ending of Uriah, and this is a Hollywood ending, is they're put out on the front line, impossible, no-win scenario. Uriah's
he
out there
fights his way
with his
through.
shield, and he's got a short sword, and when the dust settles, there he stands, bloody. He's got a few arrows in him.
Lord of the
and
Rings,
he's
Fellowship of the Ring.
He Shamgars it. He Shamgars it.
Boromir.
Not a Boromir ending.
Oh, yeah, Boromir. Oh, come on.
Because
So he
Sean
lived.
Bean is going to die no matter what. But
He Shamgars it.
he Shamgars it.
Yeah.
Where, like, when everything, like the red mist clears, because it's blood, right? And the wind sweeps in and blows the dust off, and he's just looking around, who can I kill next? And then Joab is like, oh, well, that didn't go well.
Like, I don't think it ever would have ended differently for Uriah.
No.
He always was going to die somehow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Which-
So, once again, Boromir.
Boromir.
Yeah,
I didn't
it's
like
true.
Boromir. I like Uriah.
Yeah, but I think Boromir is that character that shows the inner struggle.
Redemption at the Boromir was different because Boromir was like redemption at the end. Like he was a bad guy up until that point, and then all of a sudden he switched, and then he
Oh,
became a
man.
hero as he was dying.